Guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Phasmophobia, the Forgotten Frights. So, bit of housekeeping before we get started. You know, the winter's coming, and my allergies have officially started. I'm not sick or anything, it's just allergies. So if I sniffle a couple times or if I cough, it's just allergies. But last time, I believe we got up to 405. I can't remember what maps we did. I guess you'll just have to go back and watch. But we have $405, and I believe it might go black for you guys for a second. I need to check what thing we're working with here. So it looks like we have Ridgefield and Edgefield unlocked, and we just bought Willow, I think, last time. Or no, that doesn't seem right. I think we already had Willow. So now it seems like we're getting ready to go to these guys. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play 2 regular maps, and then we're gonna buy a bigger map next time. And so I think that's what we're gonna have to do. But because like it's 405, meaning we're 95 short, and I kind of want the media maps to be their own thing, you know. So it's probably better to just leave it at that. So I think I can get back into the game. Sorry guys, I had a bit of technical difficulties there, but we are back. So let's add all my stuff. Add please. Thank you. And then again, I can't remember what houses we went to. I know we haven't been to Ridgeview in a while, so let's go to Ridgeview. Do we have the farmhouses? I don't think we have the farmhouses. Oh, yeah, you know what? You guys are probably screaming at this to me already. We don't have the farmhouses. So, essentially, we can skip the farmhouses for right now and go to Maple Lodge. But I feel like that's a bit is it unnecessary? I don't know, because maybe we should just do what I said. So maybe we'll play 2 maps this time, rack up some money. We'll have some spare change after we spend 500 to get to Maple, and then next episode we go to Maple and have it be its own episode, and maybe, you know, like that kind of thing. So I think that's what we do. We go here, then go to Maple, and then that way we have this tree unlocked, and then we can start working on the 2 sides. I think that's the best way to go about it right now. So let's go to Ridgeview, because I know we have that. I think we're good. Oh yeah, difficulty is not custom. That is not what we want. We are on intermediate. There we go. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Alright, here we go. Getting in the usual. Give me the key. Okay, what do we got? EMF, smudge, motion. We can do all 3 of these if the stars align. Also, what's our daily? Because those count. Buy 9 for the star. God damn it. Find the bone 3 times, though. Ooh, ouch. 3-star ghost photo and discover the ghost type. So, we can do the item in the store when we get back next time. Find the bone 3 times. We don't usually do 3 missions per video, so that's probably not going to happen. A 3-star ghost photo would be awesome. But, you know, as we've seen throughout this series, I never get what I want, so that's probably not going to happen. But let's discover the ghost type correctly this time, because what I do remember from last episode is that I literally had one of the worst ghosts I've ever had in terms of evidence. It was a hallway ghost, and the ghost didn't feel like giving me anything. It was just a big crapshoot, and I was very upset. Okay, I'm going to guess the fuse... I forgot the door opens like that. I'm going to guess the fuse box is down here. Also, we don't have lockers, darn it. Okay, fuse box will be on this side, which of course it is not. So, garage then, right? That's the only other place. Do we have Ouija? We do have Ouija. Alright, cool. I much prefer the Ouija over anything else, really. I mean, the voodoo doll is fine. Music box is kind of... I never really use the music box just because of the dangers surrounding it. Oh man, we don't have any. Tell me we at least have these lockers over here. This seems like kind of. If these are also closed. Wow, really? We're on I set it to intermediate, didn't I? I swear I did. Intermediate, you usually get like they cut off a couple, but not this many. Also, where's this fuse box? Is it on the? Isn't there 2 spots in the basement? I thought there's also one spot that's kind of over here. Yeah, it's over here. Okay, I wondered that. I was gonna say, I know it's somewhere. I could just check the truck when I leave, but... What is that sound, by the way? Is it just supposed to be random sounds? Because they're not... They don't sound random. Okay. So now that the breaker's on, I haven't seen any low temperatures as of yet. Turn that on. Turn the kitchen light on. You guys remember when this was the living room? Yeah. I wonder what I forgot what the reason they changed it was. I guess because this would make more sense for it to be a kitchen, and that would make more sense to be a living room. Alright, what do we got in here? They added more pictures. I don't seem to remember this being here. Then again, I did take that break, so it's possible that they updated something. Okay, we got this one. This one's nice. Yeah, if you don't have this one, there's no reason to even be over here. Because, unless you're hiding behind the door, and I don't think this works. You know, you can't even get in there. So, there's no reason to come back here. Alright. I have a feeling you're upstairs. Considering this is open. Well, it could just be open, I guess. I think on intermediate some doors can be open. That's open. So it looks like we have all the closets, but we don't have any lockers. Which is a big oof. $19, yeah, they're definitely not in here. Did I check this room? I did not. What are you looking at? Okay, let's go over here. Maybe they were downstairs, but... Oh, nope, the light's on in here. Nope, they're in here. Don't lie to me with 14. Okay, there we go. So it's freezing as well. I'll place you there. I'll just leave the lights on in there. Why not? I'm gonna get... I would get fingerprints in fuse box. I don't think there's gonna be fingerprints left on there. It's funny because I never heard a light switch. So they might have done that while I was in the basement, which is possible. 85 already. That's interesting. You and you, please. EMF radar, motion, and smudge. No. I was considering bringing a motion already, just so I can know where it is, but on intermediate they don't roam that often. Once we get to nightmare though, then it's like, oh boy. Go up here. I have to turn off the light though, because I left it on. Yeah. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you close? I don't know what door that was, but it's not any of these doors, so... Oh, hi. Well, you know, I would have appreciated that if you had waited for me to get a camera. So now, notice, so here's what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna predict what's about to happen, ready? Not what's about to happen, but like what's gonna happen in the future. So, she just showed herself, right? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring a camera, I'm gonna chant her name, and she ain't gonna do frickin' anything. Okay, so it's not spirit box, but it is freezing. She also did a ghost event on the stairs, which is very strange. Also, no fingerprints as well. Also, let's just confirm fingerprints, because that sounded more like this door. Yeah, no. So I guess I'll go bring photos, or, well, yeah, photos would have been nice, but, you know. Yeah, she did a ghost event on the stairs. Is there a... No, none of these are teleporting ghosts. Huh. Because Wraiths and Phantoms, Wraiths mainly, because they're the ones that can go through walls. How's Sanity doing? Not great, so I'll take one of these. And I'll grab writing for last, I think. Because the way I see it, if you, the way that you kind of bring things in, if you bring in a spirit box and fingerprints, that's 2 pieces of evidence you can rule out. Or like rule out or get, right? And then if you bring in a camera and a dot sensor, then that's 2 things, again, you can rule out. Whereas a book, you just bring in 1. And I usually like to bring 2 books because it's sometimes better to bring 2 than 1. So let's go get books now. I'll try, if I don't get a 3rd piece of evidence, I'll try spirit box again, just because when I was trying it, they were clearly not in the room. They were by the stairs for some reason. Which again is very strange, considering they're not a wraith or anything. Also, we should have EMF. Okay, we did. It went away so quickly that I couldn't check what it was. It didn't sound like 5 though. But I'm not going to rule it out, because there are ghosts that don't give it to you immediately. So if I want to hide, I'm probably going to run downstairs into that one that I talked about earlier. I'm probably not going to be too keen on going into a closet. Hi. You're very active. Okay, I'm gonna go check the dots and stuff now, and maybe wait for them to do, freaking writing. Forgot what it was called for a second. Look at this beautiful night. Look at that moon. Pretty sure that's twice the size of what it is in real life, but that's fine. We're clearly not in real life. Okay. Let's check for dots. It's really bright in here. I feel like I'd still see orbs, though. Oh, was that dots? It was hard to tell. Oh, because the light's on. They turned the light on. Frick, yeah, that's going to make it difficult. Okay, well, if we're going in back in anyway, let's bring in motions, so we can at least tick that off, right? I was wondering why it was so bright. I'm like, why is it so bright in here? Gets hunted immediately. Demons can do that now. It used to be banshees. You're very active over here, so I'll put you over here. And then leave my light off. Closing this door as well. Now if I get back to the truck and that light is on, you're grounded. I was about to say Mr., but I don't know. I didn't read the ghost name. What should be John Doe? I'll laugh. That actually is a combination that you can get. Heather Williams. Okay, so now I should be good to check for orbs and dots. Okay, so it was dots. I did see correctly. Which means it's not orbs. Because there would be orbs here. Yeah. So it's dots, not orbs. Which means it's an Oni. Okay, you know what? Onis are pretty good because we can take photos of them. Or, like, hopefully take photos of stuff. So let's go. I'll bring a camera. Oh, I can't bring a camera to smudge. Gosh darn it. Here, I'm going to bring in the stuff for a smudge, and I'm just going to come back out. Because Onis, if you smudge them. And what's awesome about Onis, too, is that they don't do the stupid mist ghost event. The one where, like, it's a ghost event, but, like, you can't take a picture of it. They don't do that one. And if they ever do that one, you know it's not an Oni. Okay. I'm going to set you here. I'm also going to turn this off because I don't like it. And I'll turn the lights back on. Now that we're done, we can probably turn these lights on as well. Where's the lights for this? Oh, right here. No, I mean, well, sure, whatever. I thought there was lights for this area, but I guess not. Okay. Also, we have the Ouija board. Can't forget that. And I never found the bone yet. Then again, I wasn't really looking for it too closely, but... Okay. So now we're going to bring in... I dropped the first one. I can bring in both, because I'm going to need both. And we circled Oni, correct? Okay, we did. Sanity is about 90, which is fine. Especially if we're gonna have the lights on in there. I'm gonna go get Ouija first, I think is the best bet. Okay, that should work. Should I look for the bone now? I guess I kind of already am. Now, we did have that one bone. I don't know if... I forgot if that was the episode I did or if that was off camera, but I found a spine in the bathtub of Tanglewood, which is like... They're supposed to go to the middle of the room. And that was just like a slap in the face. Because it's like, I know... Where is this thing, you know? But... It just never showed itself, really. Yeah, see, I don't remember these being here. Do they... Old Indians never die. They just have better stories to tell. I don't know what that's talking about. Yeah, they're touching doors up there. I haven't really checked thoroughly in the basement. Oh, well, it's dark over here. Nice basement lights you got here. I hope it's not down here, because they really like to hide it down here. I don't like bones in, like, the bigger rooms in general. Unless they're very obvious, but if they're those stupid skinny ones that blend in with the floor, then it's really just kind of annoying. Okay, I didn't see it. Also, in that last video, we had a troubling bone as well, where I went back during post to look for it, and I literally didn't see it. It said it was in the boys' bedroom or something. The blue bedroom, I think is what it said. And I literally couldn't find it. So I think sometimes, I don't know if this is true though, because I can't prove it, but it feels like sometimes they just break out of the map and you can't find them. Which is really stupid, in case you couldn't tell. It's not on the table, right? Kitchen, I'd see it in the kitchen. Yeah, no, it's definitely not the... Unless it's on the counter. Which it's not. So, no. I don't know if I can... I don't know if this qualifies as a room, so... I didn't see it in here, but then again, I've seen crazier things before. In the bathtub again? That's just the drain, yeah. Also, these people have gold. They do. What the frick? We get you have a big house, but calm down. Not seeing it in here. Okay, well then. So, it must be somewhere upstairs. I don't think it's in their room. Thank you. Oop, there we go. I feel like it should be lower to the ground because then it's easier to see, I think. Also, it should be, oh, I should be checking my doors. I forgot about that. Yeah, Ghost, I'll get to you in a second. Again, I don't think they can be in these hallways. I love that there's an outlet here. Like, who's plugging their phone into that outlet? Okay, anything in here? I'm so glad they tell you where the bone is now, because this is the... In the old game... Oops, I forgot about them. In the old game, they didn't tell you anything of where the bone was. And so, like, if you didn't see it and you missed it, you just, like... It was, like... what's the word I want to use? It was just, like, annoying, but also, like... almost insulting, because it's like, oh, well, you didn't tell me where the bone was, I didn't see it, so my assumption is it didn't exist. And, you know, I can still make that assumption now, whereas, like, you'll notice I'm getting, I never checked this bathroom, though. I'll check their room, but I feel like I would have seen it. Ghost, you are welcome to show yourself while I'm in here, just so you know. You are completely obligated and welcome. Is that... Oh, you sneaky piece of garbage. Yeah, in the middle of my butt. That is not in the middle. That is the farthest from the middle it could have been. Okay, so now that we have both those, now we can smudge. They're right here. Give me... Oh, yeah, I have to just kind of... Oh, it came from the other side. That's a problem. I gotta go check sanity because it actually attacked me. Well, quote unquote attacked me. I think I missed it. I don't think when that kind of stuff happens and when you're in a small room, you honestly just have to kind of, especially if they're walking towards you, you kind of just have to pick a direction and hope, you know? Yeah, see, I would have got killed. So drop that. I don't need that anymore. Okay, I didn't need two, but we're at the tail end of our mission here. On the plus, we got the bone and all three objectives, so we're gonna be making tons of money anyway. Let me just see if we got. We might have got a. No, we did. Aw, see, there's times where the game screws you over and like you should have got a photo, but you didn't. And then there's times like this where clearly the ghost isn't here in this photo, but they're like if like the ghost was a pan, like a panorama photo, the ghost would be like right here, I think. But still, I'm glad they gave it to me. That's very nice of them. My other camera's in there. Problem is, I brought the lighter back out, so no, I guess I'll bring this in case it gets feisty in there. Did they turn off the power, by the way? No, they did not. It's just hard to see the lamp from that room. Okay, or from the outside, not the room. I mean, technically, the outside is a room if you think about it. Okay, let's try to turn these lights back on. And, Ghost, you can feel free to move stuff or do something. It's up to you. I'm not going to get fingerprints, but I can get interaction photos. It's you and me now, Ghost. Heather was your name, I think? Heather Williams? That didn't sound right. Well, maybe it is, because you did something. Is it Heather Williams? It is. Yeah, see, Oni's also responded. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. I mean, it's moving. Clearly. Yeah, also, I think they're making it... I don't know if it's in the game yet. I'm not going to try it. But if you're taking a picture of a motion sensor that's on and there's nobody in the way, that should count as a ghost... Not a ghost photo, but like an interaction almost. Because clearly nothing's in the way that would have triggered that. You going to flicker the lights? Heather Williams. I need some more interactions. That doesn't count. I need a bigger interaction. Throw something at me. Turn off the lights. Actually, I don't know if that... No, that should count. Mainly just throw stuff. I'd be much appreciated... Oh, I need to get away from that one. I'd be much appreciated of that, as if you were to throw things at me. You know, it doesn't sound like that'd be appreciative. Where am I? That's the backyard, right? So I'm... Well, I can't get two. I don't get two ghost photos. What? Oh, was she supposed to come after me, but she couldn't because the desk was in the way? That's funny. I'll also keep my lights on. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Why are you being so not... I mean, you were active in terms of events, but I need you to actually throw stuff. Or that. That works, too. Let me get a photo of that. Thank you. You want to do that again? Heather Williams, you want to do that again? Actually, how many more photos do I need? I need 5. So an entire camera full. Which we have 5. We have exactly 5, actually. Heather Williams. Show yourself. Heather Williams. Throw something. Do something else. I don't know. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Heather Williams. Does chanting work anymore? It used to work. Like, it used to really take them off. Oh, so that's the bathroom at the far end of the house? I guess it would be. I've never really looked out of this window before. Oh, they have a pool? Yeah, they're fancy. Alright, Heather Williams, maybe I should just take what I can get. They always seem to calm down at the end of the mission, which is kind of boring. Maybe it is better to, I don't know, maybe it is better to just walk in with a camera and something else. But, like I said, I can't complain. I got a ghost photo, which is worth like $20 by itself, I think. We got some other photos. Got the Ouija board. Found the bone, miraculously. And then we got all 3 objectives, and we got a 3-star ghost photo, and we're going to discover the ghost type. And we're going to get buy an item at the store the next mission we do. So, I think we just book it and leave. Pretty lengthy mission, but, you know, it's alright. Let me just make sure Oni's selected. It is.
Welcome back.
Got the ghost tab. Okay, let's see how much money we're gonna get. Times 2. Yep. Holy crap. $245. That is crazy. That brings our immense total to $650. And that wasn't even our last mission. Or that's not our last mission because we always do 2. That is crazy. 650 buckaroonies. Man. So technically I'm past halfway to beginning couch co-op. But like I said, I might wait for that. Because, you know, I'd rather not die. Wow. 245. That is crazy. Alright, 305 experience as well. Cool. We know where the bone was, so we don't know to look at details and statistics. That was crazy. That was awesome. Okay, now let's do a shorter map because that was Ridgeview is a big house, right? So let's do. I mean, Tanglewood's the easy choice, right? But I think, you know, it's short and sweet. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, we gotta buy an item in the store. I gotta forget that. I'll buy 3 lighters because again, that's the cheapest way to do that. And then I'll add my stuff. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of games have that. A mobile game that I play called Clash Royale also has that thing where it's like, oh, get an item from the shop. But it's like if you work your way around it, you can usually spend less to get more, and it's kind of like a waste of an achievement almost because, or not achievement, of like a challenge, because it's like so what I just did here is I bought 3 lighters, which each cost $10, so that's $30. But the achievement, or the money you get for it is $50. So really, I spent $30 to get 20. You know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. At least to me. To me, there should be a different thing there, you know, like, use the cursed object, or, I mean, that's a weekly thing, but I feel like that should be a daily thing, like, maybe, kind of like the bone one, where you have to use it 3 times, so you kind of have to do 3 missions, or maybe if you get lucky, you get a voodoo dollar board, you can use it 3 times, like that kind of thing, you know, because then that forces players to go into a game, whereas the lighter one doesn't, or not the lighter one, the buy an item from a shop doesn't, because it's like, again, I'm paying 30 to get 20 back, you know, so, I don't know, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, again, it does count for our thing, and I haven't died yet, so it's not coming out of the money we have currently to buy new equipment. So, you know, it helps in that regard, but still, it's just a little strange. But let's get into the next mission.
Accordingly, before starting the investigation.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring in my normal stuff. I'll just deal with, like, we had a really good mission last time. Yeah, I should have expected this after last mission. Again, this top one here, the repel after a smudge chasing someone, that should count during a ghost event. Because otherwise, this is just the This is just the frickin' what do you call it? The escape during a hunt one. Because you're gonna use a smudge either way, right? So that one doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Hi. And crucifix, I simply don't do it just because it's too risky for me, personally. Yeah, it really sucks that it's findable 3 times. I mean, I get why that's there, obviously. Weeklies, yeah, there's no way in hell. Take 3 ghost photos. They want 15 of those. Earn experience. Yeah, no. Complete perfect games. Yeah. Perfect games also count for photos too. So, because I originally thought when they meant perfect games, cause it's weird because I got that achievement before, but I never got full photos. Like I always had. Hi, what door was that? One of these two? Okay, it's probably that one. It's the one that's open. But like I don't know. It's just strange to me because like I mean I got all the objectives. I did all the things to get to the ghost. So obviously I had the ghost, and then I was missing like 2 photos I think because the ghost wasn't doing anything else. But I still got the thing anyway. So it was very strange. So I'm not sure what qualifies as a perfect game. Also, I don't know if you're technically in here yet. I was just checking. You might be 2. Yeah, you might be. So 2. 2 is the lowest I had in there. Yeah, 7. So you're in here. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? What do you want? Okay, so nothing in that department. I also got nothing on fingerprints because we heard them open the door. I'm not gonna cross out spirit just yet, just because I think it's possible they weren't in the area. Another Oni would be great. Just personally saying, you know, because it did interact immediately, but I've also had ghosts that have done that before. My guess is it's gonna be the core 3. It's gonna be dots, orbs, and writing, because they're the 3 things that we haven't checked yet. It could be freezing, but it would take a second, I think. Okay, got that. We'll go watch dots and orbs. Not so much of a beautiful night. Can still see the moon though somehow. Alright, let's see if we got not seeing orbs at the moment. But if I see dots in there in the area, then we can cross out orbs for sure. If I don't see either, then we're in trouble. Because that would mean it would have to be freezing, EMF, and writing. Which I guess means we're not in trouble. It just means that, like, if freezing or writing is wrong, though, then we're in trouble. Because that means something we've done is wrong. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything yet. I grabbed both books. They're not doing anything, which is really strange. So they did something immediately upon entering the house. And then they decided to screw off. Wait a minute. You better not be this stupid hallway ghost again. No, see, you're in here. You're freezing. So freezing is correct. And then fingerprints, I'll try again, but yeah, I didn't think so. So you're just roaming out here, is what I'm guessing. Oh, you've also touched this door. Give me the... Yeah, no. Yeah. Fingerprints is definitely a no-go. Cross that off. I didn't see dots or orbs. Oh, I haven't been checking EMF. Okay, so it's writing. Shade... Shade would make sense a little bit, just based on what little it's doing. But what would shade be? Because if I crossed off these two, Orbs only gets rid of Revenant. That's interesting. EMF 5 would be Shade. Spirit Box. Oh, I should try Spirit Box again. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? Are you here? Are you close? Are you pizza? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? What do you want? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? How old are you? What do you want? Yeah, there's no way in heck it's Spirit Box. So I gotta get rid of that. So is it a Shade? So Dots is wrong no matter what. Ghost Orbs it could be, and it could be a Revenant. So let's go check for Orbs then. But I haven't gotten EMF 5. I mean, I had that one shoot up for a second. But then that was probably the door that had just gone away. You can also wait for EMF 5 on this. But, you know. Let's check for orbs anyway. Because it's possible they weren't in the room when I was waiting for them the first time. But we know Dots is wrong, so maybe I should turn off Dots so it's easier to see orbs. Yes, Thunder, I get it. Yeah, I'm not seeing orbs. Do we reckon we just wait for this? We could. I mean, it's a lot of waiting, though, because if it is, in fact, a Shade, and it is, in fact, EMF 5, it's not going to do anything for a while. Yeah, Morai was the other one, which I don't think is right anyway, because they're, like, the opposite of a Fae, almost. So, they're super aggressive when you're low sanity, and they're kind of calm when you're high sanity, which is not what a Fae does. It's not an opposite of a Fae. It's just kind of my interpretation of it. A Fae is like super active when you first get in, and then they tone down a little bit. So that would be okay. So if that 7 lingers for like at least the 10-second thing here. Yeah, I think that's EMF 5 right there, boys. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is definitely EMF 5. That's a long string of... Yeah, so that's EMF 5. So it is a Shade. I'm not... Like I said, I'm not too surprised about that one. It's not as weird as the Shade that went on strike that one time. But, you know, okay, so now we gotta do our duties, so let's go smudge it. Which would, mainly make it mad, but in this case it's a Shade, which I don't think will care. We're getting lit, boys! Let's do it! And I haven't really looked for the bone yet, so... Go in here first, and then finish it off in here. Whoop! Dropped it. Alright, let's go get a photo camera for the cursed object and the bone, primarily. And because it's a Shade, I reckon we just get out of here and cut our losses. Because the Shades are the most boring ones, you know. Maybe I'll call this episode Yin and Yang, because that's basically what happened. We had a really active Oni, and then we had a really quiet Shade. So I was considering bringing the crucifix and just trying for it, but Shades only attack, I believe it's 35 and below. So I'm not sitting around and waiting. Nor am I going to use the cursed object, because screw that noise. We're trying to avoid death as much as possible, because the first death will be the saddest death. Because not only are we losing... Oh, I gotta look for the bone, that's right. Because not only are we losing someone, right? We're losing the character we were playing as, but we also lose all of our equipment. Oh, hi, there you are. Because, like I said, the way that this series goes, if you missed the very first episode, you might not have known this. But this entire series is based off Phasmo RPG, which is... What are you doing in here? This door? Oh, or is it this door? It's fine. We're not staying too long anyway for photos. Which ones counted? Which ones didn't? Okay, so this one didn't count. That's fine. Okay, we still have a photo for the bone. But yeah, as I was saying, I should probably turn on the breaker. Turn it. For the bigger rooms, it's easier to see the light on. Bunk. I still don't know why that has a delay. Hey! You don't get to turn my breaker off. Now I gotta go to get for another freaking camera. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, actually, what was I saying? I don't know. You know, it's just a spectacle, really. Must not have been important if I forgot what it was. I was really just talking about. Ooh, wow, really? Or no, we were at 80, I think, right? So maybe that's right. That seemed like a weird dip, though, for only being in the dark for that long. The shade has an ability too. I just don't know what it is. I know the Uray's ability because I've seen it 100 times. I know some abilities, but I don't know a lot. Also, I was saying that it's easier for bigger rooms to have the light on, and you'll notice I'm not having the light on. But you know, I don't think it's down here. When I was scanning before, I didn't see it. Okay, going back up. Let's go check the living room because we had to skip that room. Oh yeah, I was saying the first death is the saddest death because we're losing the character we play as, and then we also lose all of our equipment, meaning I have to buy it again. And so, like I said, the series is based off Phasmophobia, which is a series that Nuzzgard started here on YouTube. One of my favorite Phasmophobia guys. He kind of inspired me to make my own series with my own spin on it. That's why if you go to the bottom of each of these descriptions of these videos, there's a link to go to his channel to just check him out. You don't even have to watch the Phasmophobia series. Just watch anything he does. He's really funny, and he does mainly Phas, but he also does a lot of other ghost hunting games. Like he's done Paranormal PI, which I kind of want to check out. Yeah, that's EMF 5 right there. He's done the PI one, which I want to check out. Remnant Records, I think he's also done, which I want to check out. So really games that I want to play, you'll see over on his channel. But he also does more like indie. He does mainly indie horror games, I think. I don't think he plays like games like Resident Evil, as far as I'm aware. I haven't really checked, but yeah, go check him out. Give him a follow. Give him Give him your subscription. Give him some of your time. You know, it's definitely worth it. But in his rendition, he started out with nothing. Like, he had to buy equipment, he had to buy, actually, I don't think he had to buy stuff. He had to spin a wheel for it or something like that. And of course, he had to spin a wheel to get traits, though. So, and that's why if you watched his series first, you'll notice that a lot of the traits that are on mine are on his. And that's because I, quote-unquote, borrowed some of his, but also added a crap ton of new ones, right? So, you know. So, yeah, he was the originator of this idea, but that's why I'm so glad you guys like it, because I personally like this game a lot. You know, also I'm getting upset that I can't find this bone because I've searched everywhere now. I thought they used to be in the corner, or not. Sorry, that's what the last one was. I thought they used to default to the middle, which is why I've been kind of checking the middles, you know, but now it seems like they don't do that, which is really upsetting. I need to turn these lights up before my game crashes. I mean, I didn't check their room that often. Or that well, I should say. Go away, we don't need you. It's on the bed. Not seeing it. I should check the bathtub again, because that's where the last one was. Not the last one in terms of this episode, but the last one in terms of the last episode itself. No, we do not have a bone in there. I don't think they can be under these, which is good, because that would be super infuriating. Footprints can be under the rugs and stuff, which that's infuriating. I don't like that too much. Like, there could be a footprint here, and I'll take a picture of it, and it doesn't show it, because it's like, oh, well, you know, the carpet's in the way. I can't see what you're doing. Okay, this bone's really getting on my nerves. Check in here. Check behind doors. I should start doing that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you know what? Did I go in here? No, I would have seen that. I would have. Am I blind? Was I? Huh. Maybe I just never went in here. No, but I swore I went in here. That's crazy. Also, I know you moved this door. I mean, you could have moved these as well, but... Okay, the flashing means my sanity is getting low, so I'm gonna get out of here, take what I can get, and we'll be on our way. Because remember, we're getting the $50 bonus from the buy 2 items. Or about 3 items, whatever. So we're getting a $50 bonus, so it kind of makes up for the lack of interaction we got decent photos. It was just really the objectives that kind of sucked.
Welcome back.
Got the ghost type, so Shade was correct. Didn't do that one, didn't do that one, that's fine. Times 2, photos, 30, not bad. Buying them from the store, plus 50, so 140. Which, like I said, we cannot complain after we got what we got last time. So that brings our total to $790, which is nuts. So yeah, there we go. So now we can do what we wanted to do. And now we can buy Maple Lodge Campsite, which is $500. And so I believe, what does that bring it to? 290 it should be, right? So that brings our total down to 290, which is a good amount of money to be left with. But now we have Maple Lodge. And so next episode, guys, we'll be going to Maple. I'm probably going to end up doing the smaller version because the bigger version lags too much, and I'm afraid that, you know, if I die, you know, or something, I don't want to blame another lag, you know. If I do the smaller one, it seemed to work better, because obviously it's smaller. But I think outside maps in general like that are probably going to be laggy. I'm worried about Asylum, because Asylum was sort of laggy, but I think it's just because of all the assets and stuff that's in it. But yeah, we're doing pretty alright, and you know, we haven't had to use a revive yet, which is good. Because remember, we're technically halfway almost, right? Once we beat either prison or high school, then we'll be officially halfway. But it's just like, I haven't had to use those yet. I haven't needed to spend anything like Fads with Friends yet. And stuff like that. I will get that eventually to make it spicier. But of course, I want to be in an area where I can start buying for full lobby, which disables the death penalty. Because the death penalty is 200 per person, right? And so if I bring in, let's say Zach and Isabel, and they both die, let's say I only make $200 that mission, I just lost $200, right? I didn't gain anything. In fact, I lost $200, right? It doesn't just go to zero, it goes to negative, which that can really hurt us. So that's why I'm saying I'm probably going to wait. And you know what's nice is I haven't had to use revives yet. What you guys have said, and well, really one person said it, but I kind of I take you guys' suggestions and stuff. They said that remove a trait should be on each tree. And you shouldn't have, because like for example, I can't buy couch co-op, and I don't have, like, if I go onto professional, I don't have to buy these again because they stay the same. The only thing that changes in terms of the tree is this big piece in the middle, right? So the revives don't change and like that kind of stuff. But they said that remove a trait should be on each tree, and so we didn't use one in the the amateur one, but we do have one in this one. It is $500, which is a lot. But I can remove a trait from somebody, which would be really nice because, you know, if I find you know, a thing impeding our gameplay, then I might want to do it. The only thing that's really impeding right now is Addict, which is on Lizzie. But then again, I haven't used Lizzie yet. So yeah, the next time, guys, we'll probably be using someone different, like Omar or Ryan or someone, because I don't want to keep stacking if I don't need to, you know what I mean? So let me show you. Oh, I was playing as Lizzie. Ooh. Can't wait to hear this in the comments. So Lizzie was heavy coat, meaning she needed the break around, which we did. To be fair, we did. You're supposed to do it immediately, which I think I did in Ridgeview. I don't think I did that in Tanglewood. So that was a mistake there. And then Addict was 90% sanity, which we definitely didn't do. Then again, the ghost event on Ridgeview, we didn't have a choice over. That took like a lot of sanity out of us, and so that was I didn't have a choice over that. But I definitely remember taking a pill at 80 or something on Tanglewood, I think. So, you know, we messed up. It's fine. I was, in my assumption, I thought I was this girl, which is the disloyal person. This is Stacy. She's disloyal, which doesn't have any effect on single player because disloyal is that trait means you have to go and intentionally kill someone that's on your team, and if I don't have anyone on my team, there's no one to kill, right? So I thought I was playing as her because that's what I was trying to do, but I leveled up a little bit off camera, and I always play as Lizzie because that's just who I play as. And so, you know, that, by the way, these are not the official names of these characters. I don't think they have names. I just associated names with them, so it's easier to keep track of. But this is Omar right here, and I might use Ryan as well, whoever, I'm not sure yet. Just so like I said, I don't stack on abilities. So I think this video is getting pretty long, so I'm going to end this video here, guys. So next time, guys, we'll be taking a trip to a campsite. Camp Woodwind, to be specific. Now, like I said, it is a different name also, which is really kind of unfortunate because Sunny Meadows, I mean, that's the asylum, right? So you can kind of, Sunny Meadows Institution or whatever. But Maple Lodge is the name of the big one, whereas Camp Woodwind, so it's a completely different name, whereas Sunny Meadows is the asylum, so you can make a connection there. But Camp Woodwind is a smaller version, whereas 11 rooms, so it's actually smaller. Where does it have a staircase? Also, this has two... What does the staircase mean? 2 floors, I think is what it means, right? No, yeah, that makes sense. 2 floors. So this has 1 floor because it's on the ground, right? This has 3 floors because the main area, the cabin, and then the top of the cabin. Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, I thought it was like staircases. I'm like, wait a minute. Tanglewood has 1 staircase. I'm just stupid. So yeah. So it's actually 11... So technically speaking, it's actually smaller than Tanglewood, which is very interesting. So we'll see. Let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think we should do? Should I go to Maple Lodge, like the true Maple Lodge? Ooh, actually, that's a good point. I'm talking to myself in my head, really. So if this has 11 rooms and 1 area, like 1 floor, then that's definitely qualified as a small map. So I think I might have to go to the main one. But let me know what you guys think. Because like I said, this was added after we already started this this series, right? So let me know down below, guys, what you guys what I should do. Like I said, I can do Maple Lodge. It's just really laggy, and I don't want to blame it on lag if I die or anything. I don't think I will die, but it's possible, you know. And it's also, do you want to see a laggy mess of an episode, or do you want to see a mild, toned down version of what you would be seeing on the bigger version? It's up to you guys. So I'll let you guys vote in the comment section. But thank you guys so much for watching. On the left, check out the Phasmophobia. I'm speaking too fast. Check out the Phasmophobia, the Forgotten Frights playlist. Gonna have all of our Phas Frights related stuff in it. And then on the right, check out the regular Phas playlist. I'm losing my voice today, which has all of our normal Phas related stuff in it. So Phas Couch Scroll, Phas with Friends, and that kind of stuff. Of course, guys, consider subscribing for the content you're seeing. Every single dumb to this point, we will finish, except for Lewis Min, because Lewis equals Luigi, and no one likes him, as no one ever should. And I think that's it for me, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.